It's been a minute, but we're back with another Q&A. So with that being said, let's get sweaty. From Brixer, what other activities and hobbies do you enjoy now after not forcing yourself to do before you buy after every new item release? I wouldn't say I have any new hobbies. I still enjoy barbecuing, doing lawn work, hanging out with the fam, going to sporting events, taking sports photography, going hunting. I just think I have more freedom to make plans because I'm not tied down to an item shop release every day at 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. my local time. From a wise pleb, any collabs you're hoping for? Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with Gene Wilder, Slipknot, the cast of Jackass, NHL/MLB collabs, stuff like that, more sports. The original Wizard of Oz, the original Alice in Wonderland, Blink-182, Forrest Gump. Final answer. Question number 3 from JM. How do you feel about the new wave of cosmetic types releasing? For example, kicks, cars, instruments, etc. Would you like to see more or less of the new types of cosmetics? I think, first of all, with the implement of instruments now becoming backblings and pickaxes, more worth it than ever. Great job by Epic Games there. Kicks, I think they're definitely overpriced still, although I do like some of them. I think they should implement them to also be a backbling because we do have shoes as backblings in the game already. And or a pickaxe, like on the end of your pickaxe, similar to the Balenciaga stuff. That's an idea. And I also think they need to have more variety with their collabs with kicks. All we're getting are Nikes and Jordans, which are basically the same brand. So I would like to see more. Vans for sure, Adidas, Puma, etc. That would be nice. But yeah, they're definitely overpriced. And cars, I think once you have one or two, I know there's not a ton of SUVs. Once you have one SUV, you're good. Once you have one car, I think you're good to go. Unless you're a car enthusiast, maybe it's more worth it to you. Instruments are great though because of the compatibility now. Kicks need some work, price adjustments, or more you can use them with. And cars, it's cool, but I don't care too much for the cars in the game. I will say that. From Soggy Potato, why not start a new channel entirely not based on the PIZO brand? Make a channel that grows naturally with your personality rather than just a Fortnite cosmetic reviewer. It would also let you play more than just one game for YouTube. I'm glad you asked because I have been wanting to launch a second channel for quite some time. I just want to make sure that I'm going to have the time to consistently upload to it. I initially had the idea to launch a series of like 4 to 5 videos ready to go instead of just pushing you guys to a blank channel with no content on it. So if I can get that done and be happy with the product and possibly get an editor to help me with that side of YouTube with the second channel, I would love to do it. We'll see what happens. And yeah, great question because I've been wanting to do this for quite some time now. From Hey You, What's Up? Thoughts on Fortnite Festival a year after its release? I think it's been a really fun transition to simply jump into what feels like an entirely different game with Fortnite Festival. There's been a lot of great music that has released and maybe some not so great music regardless. I feel like there's a little bit of something for everyone within the jam tracks. I know that the price of jam tracks has been something that has been talked about quite a bit. What I do like is the fact that if only one person owns a jam track within your party, everyone can play the jam track together, which I think is really fun. I think it's a fun game mode. I don't play it a ton, but when I do, I always enjoy it. This question is from Christian. Why do Fortnite YouTubers and streamers rarely criticize the game, despite the fact that constructive criticism could lead to improvements? I'm going to be honest, maybe it's my algorithm. I see a lot of negativity around Fortnite. And the thing is, it is exhausting to be negative all the time. Okay? I think there's a lot of good things that Fortnite has done. It's given people a lot in terms of a lifestyle and a career. I think there's a lot of things they could do better. But it is exhausting being negative. And you know what? If you're too negative, people complain. If you're too positive, you're glazing. So it's like, what do we do here? What are we doing? I know a lot of YouTubers that give their honest opinions all the time. So maybe it's just my algorithm, but I like to give them criticism as well. But I don't waste my energy only focusing on negative things every single day. I'm going to butcher this name. Kralizex, thank you for your question. What is your favorite video game to play when you are not playing or making content for Fortnite? Red Dead Redemption Online, GTA Online, or Farming Simulator 25. That's what I play right now. Next question is from Rexium, two-part question. What did you want to do before you started content creation? Well, I was going to school full-time for graphic design, so I thought there might have been a possibility that I pursued being a graphic designer full-time. I also was working part-time for UPS. That didn't work out. I thought maybe I would have been a Border Patrol agent. Didn't pursue that either. And the possibility of trying to be a musician and making music work. Unfortunately, those things did not happen. And once I became a, in quotation, successful content creator, what made me stick with it? I think the community that I built, and I'm still building, it's something I never thought was possible with me and my personality. I think I'm a pretty boring person. And also, it pays the bills, and I'm my own boss. Can't lose, can't complain. From Trend Aiden, what was your reaction to getting a locker bundle, and what would you pick if you got a second locker bundle? Initial reaction was, this isn't real. I didn't believe the DM from Fortnite was real. And upon talking to an Epic employee through my emails, I realized this was a real thing. So it was something I never thought was going to happen. It was a very exciting thing for me and my community, and for others as well, to know that you don't have to be the biggest creator to get noticed from Epic Games. So really, really cool experience. Very glad that it happened. Big thank you to Epic Games for that. And if I had another locker bundle, what would I have? Well, I can't spoil that, because what if I had another one? Just saying. This question is from Oval. Do you feel less stressed out since you haven't been buying everything? I don't want to focus on the word stressed here, because no matter what I say, I understand there's a ton of people that have it way harder than I do, work harder than I do, work longer than I do, have it way more stressful than I do. So don't try to twist this answer into, oh my God, I wish those were my only problems. Oh my God, I wish that's all I had to worry about. Because I understand I have it very, very easy here. So please don't twist this answer into something negative. In the grand scheme of things, am I less stressed? Yes. Why am I less stressed? I'm no longer trying to be two places at once. Okay? I'm no longer trying to be at the item shop every single day, just in case I have to work. Okay? I'm no longer here every day. I now get to choose the things that I want to review. Elephant in the room. As you might know, I get things early from Fortnite from time to time and for free. In terms of the cosmetics being free, awesome, right? Everybody wants free stuff. I could honestly care less about them being free if I could get every new cosmetic early and pay for it. The biggest thing about getting things from Epic Games is that I get to work at a reasonable hour that I want to work nowadays, okay? I love getting things granted to me at 8 in the morning because guess what? My lady's at work, the kids are at school. That's when I want to work. Guess when the item shop resets? 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. Guess when that is? When my lady gets off work and the kids are out of school, or they need rides from practice, or they're hungry, and you know what I mean? Like, I have things that I want to do now in the evening. Very hard to maintain that whole before you buy, I buy everything, I review everything nowadays. So am I less stressed? Yes. No longer trying to be two places at once. This question's from Freddie. Do you think the increase of collaborations helped or hurt Fortnite in its identity? Is it still a game or a playable advertising billboard now? I don't think anyone can disagree that it is a massive billboard. Okay? Not that I was super involved in the storyline, but I can tell you from a skin reviewing standpoint, I know 9.9 times out of 10, a collab review is going to do way better than a Fortnite original. It's literally a billboard now, okay? They're chasing the money. Can't blame them, but it's definitely lost its identity. Can't deny that. This question is from Doc. What is your favorite concept skin that's in the game? Example, Snowbell, Joy, etc. Unpopular answer here, unpopular opinion. Aura is my favorite concept skin in the game. Fantasy Fool created it. She's also got Guild, Aura. Aura is so clean. I know it's overran. It's popular for a reason. It's sweaty for a reason. I don't care if it's the most used skin according to Fortnite.gg. I don't care if it's the most used. I don't care if I see it all the time. That is such a clean skin. There's a lot of good ones in the community, but that's my favorite one by far. This question is from Mr. Rake. What is your favorite Fortnite season? To answer this question, I would have to say that some of my best memories of playing video games were the memories and the laughter and the jokes I had with my friends playing said video games. So the last full Fortnite season I played with my friends before they eventually stopped playing the game was Chapter 1, Season 4. These friends were the ones that I grew up with. I played Xbox Live with, Halo 2, Halo 3, Call of Duty 4. Like, these are the friends that I grew up gaming with online. And that was the last full season we all played together. So, Chapter 1, Season 4. This question is from number 1 Jinx fan. Do you do photography of things other than sports? I like landscape photography or wildlife. I've done a little bit of landscape, wasn't super good at it. Wildlife I would love to do, especially when I go hunting. I would love to do some wildlife photography if I could. And I'm also slowly learning portrait photography with off-camera flash, different locations outside, in the sun, in the shade, etc. So yes, I am expanding my photography interests. From Bumpa Dump. Playing the game for as long as you have, would you say you still have the same love for the game as you did back then? I know for a fact I don't love the game as much as I once did. I'm always going to have love for the game, for sure, 100%. But I'm at a point now where I don't get addicted to each new season as I once did. I also don't get surprised by anything that Fortnite does. It seems like anything is possible, if that makes sense. So I don't get super excited about as much as I would have in the early days of Fortnite. I'm going to butcher your name, Miss Fukona. Thank you for your question. Sorry for butchering your name if I did. The question is, if you could, would you review every new cosmetic? For example, like you were given everything for free instead of having to buy them. So I don't want this to come off the wrong way, but being able to afford everything that I reviewed was never the issue. It was, amongst other things, not being able to consistently be there to review these items anymore. There's a number of things to include not agreeing with the prices, them getting rid of rarities. Like there's a lot of things that all kind of happened at once that made me stop buying everything. But to answer your question, if I was giving everything for free, it would be an incredible ROI, return on investment for me. But I would counter that with saying I would gladly purchase every new cosmetic coming out if that meant I could review them early on my own time and then schedule them to upload at the item shop. That would be my dream, to consistently do reviews to this day. This question is from Gary. Where did Uncle PIZO go? Missed that channel. If you guys did not know, I do have an additional IRL YouTube channel, I guess we can call it IRL, where I have done content in the past related to barbecuing, lawn care, the process of building my chicken coop, maintaining my chickens, etc. And I really don't find myself to be that interesting, at least as of late. I feel like I've lost some confidence in the things that I've created in the past. And also something I haven't shared with you guys is I had a stalker situation roughly 2 years ago where I had to get law enforcement involved, and it really left a bad taste in my mouth to want to share what I was doing outside of my office here. So there is a good possibility I will continue to upload to the Uncle PIZO channel and show you guys what I'm up to. But as of late, just haven't been feeling it. From Takora. As someone who's been playing since the beginning, do you get hyped for upcoming seasons, crazy collabs, or live events anymore? I've been playing since the early Chapter 2, and I can't say I do, so I wondered if someone who's been playing since Season 1 shares the same sentiment. At this point, I feel like I've experienced so much being here from nearly the very beginning of Battle Royale, so I don't get that excited anymore. Live events, I mean, I used to never miss one. I've missed plenty of live events now that have come out in the past. I think the most excited I was is the announcement about you know, the OG season with in terms of like the OG playlist, the OG map being there, the OG loot pool. But even then, that didn't bring my friends back that I used to play with back in Chapter 1. So not a lot surprises me anymore. I don't get that hyped anymore, but I'm always curious about the Battle Pass. As a cosmetic guy, I'm still always curious about it. So take that for what it is. From Daniel, what other collections do you have, if any, IRL in gaming? Well, there was a little bit there where I was collecting, buying, and selling sports cards. I do have a little case here with some of my favorite cards, to include like Justin Jefferson rookie cards, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Dak Prescott, Micah Parsons, etc. So there was a while where I was buying, selling, flipping sports cards on eBay. Haven't done that in quite some time. I do have some Funkos behind me. I haven't purchased any in quite some time. I think the most recent one was a Luka Doncic like exclusive Funko that I purchased. I have like a Blink-182 Funko Pop set of like 3 of them in the box, which is pretty cool. I do have some wrestlers as well from the WWE behind me that I haven't opened, that I probably will not open. I'll probably get rid of those. I do have a bad case of collecting stuff that I never end up doing anything with, and it causes clutter, so I'm trying not to do that stuff anymore. From Big Bricks, has there been any other games where you considered doing cosmetic videos on after Fortnite? I remember you doing Halo 5, and I always wondered if you do other games when you said you weren't going to do before you buys on Fortnite to every single skin like iTalk does with Overwatch. I don't know if I necessarily want to follow the path of cosmetic reviews. I think there's always going to be the need and the want to have that as a searchable topic upon games that have cosmetics in them that you're spending your real money on. But I do think there's a lot of potential with GTA 6 coming out in the near future, hopefully, because I'm very invested right now in GTA 5, but I don't know how to push my way into that community yet. Like, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. Obviously, there's tutorial videos on GTA. The game's been going on for, what, a decade now, GTA Online, so there is the possibility that GTA 6 could last just as long or longer, which would give me longevity on a video game to focus on, because I know it's not going to go anywhere within the first 2 or 3 years. And the same thing with Fortnite. I don't mind doing the Fortnite content that I do, but I would like to expand to other things. I don't know what those other things are yet, though. And with that being said, I do appreciate you guys for all the support you have given me this entire time I've been on YouTube. If you're new, if you're old, maybe videos like this shed more light on who I am, aside from what you see me doing on Fortnite content, you know? I think I have a lot to offer. I just need to gain that confidence back with my creativity and just shoot for the moon, baby. With that being said, I have to plug it. Supporter creator PIZO, PIZO with a 0, in the Fortnite Item Shop or the Epic Games Launcher. Thank you guys for watching. Liking the video is free. Subscribing is free. And we'll see you on the live stream. I do want to continue live streaming one of these days. See ya.